welcome to the final Smaugust video. I know this was a long overdue. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Real quick, just in case for those of you who don't know, Smaugust is a self-imposed month-long art challenge that takes place during August. We typically draw and design a dragon each day based on different prompts for each day. With that out of the way, let's get into the dragons. Man, I've got Monster Hunter brain rot. I was really trying so hard not to think about Kushala Daora, which is funny because ever since I first saw it, I still think nothing about it really screams storms about its design. I think Amatsu does a much better job in that aspect. I knew I wanted this thing to have 4 wings and a giant flat head crest. The head crest is almost one-to-one with a Thalassojomius. A Thalassojomius is just a pterosaur, like a pterodactyl, or like Quetzalcoatlus, or Hatzegopteryx. I guess giving this dragon 2 pairs of wings really helps to emphasize the Tempest aspects, as wings, for obvious reasons, can represent wind. Do you hear that? There should be a storm chaser not far behind. I hope I'll be able to catch a good look at one of them one of these days. My parents used to tell me stories about how it wasn't uncommon to see many during their youth. Unfortunately, ever since troops from the east have been settling down here, they just saw the dragons as an abundant resource. I just wanted to give myself an easy design to work with. I decided to design a dragon-type Pokemon. I was primarily referencing Gigalith, Duraludon, and Archaludon. Nothing deeper than that, really. Stigmata, the sure-footed Pokemon. This dark/dragon-type Pokemon likes to spend its time patrolling caves and cliffs. They will ram into anything they perceive as a threat and/or competitor. It's a very vague prompt because Arthropoda is extremely diverse even within their own subgroups. At first, I was thinking of something very scorpion-like, maybe even like a Eurypterid. When it came to drawing the dragon, I looked at 2 different types of animals, leaf insects and leaf-tailed geckos, for their similar anatomy in terms of looking like a leaf. Eventually, I decided to land on short-tailed whip scorpions as their overall designs for this dragon to mimic. Don't let your eyes fool ya, that's just a little dragon. They don't do much harm. The only thing that bothers me outside of their looks is that they try their best to mimic the movements of a bug. Ugh. I think when it comes to plant dragons, most people's minds think of a carnivorous plant, whether it's a pitcher plant or a flytrap, which is understandable. I wanted to mix it up, and so I was considering durians, but then it hit me. Pineapples. They seem to be somewhat fire resistant because of the amount of water they store, so I think that's a perfect fit for a dragon. You know, I don't know if any of you guys seen, some people are just making videos of like trying to protect themselves with either pineapple armor or pineapple shield from fire. I think it's funny. When it came to mimicking the hexagonal pattern of a pineapple, I could have made it so that each square was an individual scale. Instead, I decided to primarily reference a thorny devil for their unusual mask behind their neck, and because they're spiky like a pineapple. These are tropical creatures called pineapple dragons. They may resemble a pineapple, but they actually spend most of their time burrowing. They're omnivorous and will eat almost anything from some unattended eggs and baby chicks to scavenging whatever adventurers drop, like bread and cheese. When confronted, they will stop moving and pretend to be fallen pineapples, and then attempt to flee. It may turn aggressive if cornered, biting and attacking with its spikes, the spikes covering its body. This is the drawing I dedicated the least amount of time to, and it shows. I only spent like 30 minutes on this one, whereas almost every other drawing took at least an hour and a half. I think there's a solid concept to be explored here. I don't totally hate the design. I wanted to give the skulls an orange tint, like you'd see at the Liberated Tar Pits. Fun fact, despite trying their best to clean the fossils, some fossil mounts of the Liberated Tar Pits would still leak asphalt. Oh yeah, It's natural asphalt. Tar is what's processed from asphalt, not the other way around. Also, La Brea means the tar. So La Brea Tar Pits Museum is the Tar Pits Museum. My first idea for this dragon was to make a xenomorph raptor with a crocodilian tip. As badass as that would have been, I decided to really think of an animal that naturally don't have eyes, so I looked at eyeless salamanders. I think the external gills really add and complete this design. Pale snakes, the unholy offsprings of terror itself. Never engage this dragon. Avoid caves at all costs. They will always outnumber you. Even alone, they are dangerous. Your only chance is to hide and pray it does not find you. And there we have it, the final week of Smaugust. Let me know which one was your favorite below. Any thoughts and feedback are welcome. Man, this challenge really kicked my tush. I know it's been a while. I'm pretty sure I developed some sort of burnout attempting these daily designs, poor scheduling, and trying to write and edit weekly scripts and videos. I'm slowly getting back into the groove of things. However, I'm in a process of starting a new job, so things may continue to be slow. Also, when I recorded this, my allergies are acting up, so sorry if I sound a little weird. For my next video, I'll probably be something dinosaur related, so keep an eye out for that. I really want to continue working on the southwestern United States Pokemon region, but I'm not sure how I should go about certain things. I might make a video asking you guys for suggestions. I finally beat Fatalis solo after all this time. Thank you. My fastest time is 19 minutes and 45 seconds. Want to check out more of my artwork? Feel free to check out my card in the description below. Patreon helps me to upload these videos faster, and in return I post tons of early access, artwork, and works in progresses weeks in advance. Though, it's not required. You guys taking the time to even watch my videos fills me with joy and the drive to keep making these videos. Want to join my art Discord? That's down there too. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye-bye!